Yo, welcome to another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host, the man behind the mic, K-Staff. Today, man, we got a great show lined up for you guys. When you come across the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you got your post notifications on so you know every time Simply Ball drops another hot banger. If this is your first time coming across the channel and coming across the platform, please hit the subscribe button, like the video, and share it out. On this platform, we cover sports, hot topics, roundtable talk, and the Marriage Chronicles. I see everybody in the comment section. Hashtag salute. You know what my mantra is. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Might not be for you, but it might be for them. For today's show, man, we're going to pay homage to the late, great Kobe Bryant and his tenacity, and his hard-nosed, rugged style of basketball play that he displayed for 20 years in the NBA. A lot of Kobe's teammates said Kobe was a jackass. He didn't like certain players. He didn't like the young players. There's reports out there that Kobe, challenged his guys in practice, got in a couple altercations with, Swaggy P, Nick Young, guys like that, Brandon Bass, people like that, Javaris Crittenton, also, times that, you heard about him and Smush Parker and things like that. And even when D'Angelo Russell was there the first stint, some verbal altercations between them two. But, Kobe emulated his game after Mike. He watched what Mike did. Mike was that fiery competitor too, hard-nosed. A lot of teammates didn't like him. We didn't know that until they made that Last Dance documentary that we watched when the pandemic hit. It was some unseen footage that people might not have seen that, Michael Jordan displayed in practice. The altercation between Steve Kerr, punched Steve Kerr in the jaw or choked him or hit him in the throat or something like that. That's the same kind of references that some teammates said about Kobe Bryant. I don't know if you guys recall, Julius Randles was on Podcast P, Paul George's podcast. He stated that, Kobe broke his jaw, hit him in the jaw. I don't know if it was from a fist or if it was from an elbow. But you all know, go back to the days when New York played the Lakers on national television. Kobe Bryant and Chris Childs got into it. Chris Childs, hit him with the 1-2 punch on national television. But Kobe was a hard-nosed competitor. He emulated his game after Mike, even on the court. The killer mentality. That's where he got that Mamba in him, that killer mentality, that poisonous venomous snake. That's what they called Kobe, the Black Mamba. And, the way that Kobe, walked on the court, the way he played, the way he did certain moves, the comparisons to Mike. He was the next best thing closest to Mike in the way he played. His style of play emulated what Michael Jordan brought to the table. But Kobe was fierce, man. And, he didn't shy away from it. And he let a lot of people know that, certain players that he didn't like, So, I don't know if y'all ever recalled and watched that clip of practice when, him and Swaggy P got into it. He got into it with the whole Lakers practice, talking about y'all guys are soft and all that. Y'all don't do shit. Y'all not learning shit. Y'all soft. And, there's reports out there from many teammates talking about how Kobe was hard on them guys in practice, how he went after them. This latest episode on Podcast P, Paul George, they had Lou Williams on there, the 6-man Lou Williams, the underground, Lemon Pepper Lou. He was on the podcast and he was, talking about his time that he spent with Kobe. And Paul George asked him a question. And this is what Lou Williams had to say about his time with Kobe Bryant. Take a listen.
What was that moment like when you get to the Lakers? You get that same love, that same embrace from Kobe when you first get there?
It was different. He wasn't really around when I first got there. I think he was dealing with his shoulder at that time.
Yeah,
he was having a shoulder issue.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I first got there, it was kind of weird because he wasn't around.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so I was playing with my peers, and then he got healthy, and then everything changed.
Yeah.
Like the environment changed. I feel like the air changed, the lights changed. Like he just came in, and it was like, all right, order in the court.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was completely different. But playing with Bean for 2.5 years was special to me, man. And just getting to know him as a person, getting to know what kind of dude he was, that was a special experience for me.
You know, we had one of our family cast members on the show not too long, first season, Julius Randle.
Yeah.
And he affectionately said that Kobe Bryant is an asshole.
He was hard on them young boys.
Yeah. Was it just everybody in general, or just the young guys got it the worst?
Just the young guys. It was just the young guys. I was bulletproof. Brandon Bass was bulletproof. Meta World was bulletproof.
Yeah. About Swaggy P.
Nick Young was on the
seemed like an
fence.
easy target.
Because, Nick, he poked the bear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nick always
right.
poking the bear. So, Cole would say something to Nick every once in a while. But honestly, man, he was hard as hell on them young guys.
What's some of your favorite Kobe stories?
Man, I tell his story all the time. I just
What's some
remember.
you ain't shared, though?
Now, some of them I
never
gotta keep in my pocket, man.
Yeah.
But I just remember him telling the young guys, when I'm in the front office next year, I'm trading all you motherfuckers.
I'm trading all you both.
But he told him, he said, well, next year when I'm in the front office, I'm trading all you motherfuckers. And we got back to LA that next day, bro, and the equipment manager was just coming around with a big ass bucket, just scooping Kobe's out of everybody's locker. Damn. And me and Nick, like, what you doing? He said, Kobe think y'all niggas soft, man. He don't want y'all wearing his shoes.
Oh my gosh. Did you ever try to like give those young guys like some encouragement? Like, yo, he's just being hard on you. Like, or were you just like, let me stay away?
I wasn't getting in the middle. I wasn't getting in the middle of that. That's Kobe Bryant. Yeah, I was a soldier.
Yeah.
I was a soldier.
Who was going back at him though? Like, cause I can see out of all of it, Nick being the dude that's just like, you know what, I'm a challenge Kobe.
No, it was a weird environment because he started that season off like locked in. He was in Black Mamba mode, and I think his body was failing him.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he took his foot off the gas after that, and then that's when it became about the what they call it shit the retirement
farewell tour.
Farewell
tour.
Yeah, because he started. Remember, he said this publicly. They was like, "Is this a farewell tour?" He was like, "Fuck no." No. And then 10 games in, it became a ceremony, and so I just think that shifted the direction of his mindset and what he felt like he was trying to do at that point. I think he was just trying to feel the love and get celebrated and try to get out of there in one piece because his body wasn't holding up.
Mm-hmm.
His Achilles.
Wow, that's pretty interesting what Lou Williams said, man. He was a teammate of Kobe Bryant, man. So that's shocking revelation, man. That's probably an untold story that people don't, know about. That, a lot of people that said Kobe was an asshole. And the same thing they said about Mike. Mike was an asshole. I mean, they're fiery competitors, man. And, like I said, Kobe emulated everything that Mike did. You know what I'm saying? So, it's the fact that, these teammates come out, along the line, and they tell their stories. Like I always said, what don't come out in the wash will come out in the rinse. And these are some, epic stories, man. These are some classic stories being told by ex-teammates, man. And, a lot of people, thought Kobe was this type of person, but teammates that played with him said Kobe was an asshole. He was a jackass. You know what I'm saying? He was a non-tolerance guy, but that was that fiery competitive side Kobe had, man. And it's funny that Lou Williams said that the equipment manager came in and, cleared out everybody's locker with who was wearing Kobe's because Kobe didn't want them wearing his sneakers because of the fact that, they were soft. Kobe calling them players soft, man. So, man, I find that very interesting, man. That's a good story by Lou Williams. For people that don't know, the other side of Kobe Bryant, Lou Williams just brought it to light. I know there's other stories out there from other teammates, like Julius Randle said, Kobe broke his jaw. But, that's very interesting, man. So you guys, let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Do you think Kobe really was a jackass from the stories that you're hearing, from what, we listened to, from what Lou Williams said? Just keep continuing to support the channel. Post your comments. I'd like to hear what you say. Give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you share it out. And this is going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. We'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.
Another one.